Netflix has won a bidding war to acquire Warner Brothers. What does this mean for the potential of Our Flag Means Death Season 3? David Jenkins has said Our Flag Means Death was canceled because it's gay. Was he just riffing, or is there truth to this statement? And Rhys Darby is back on Cameo. What shenanigans should we pay him to take part in? These headlines and more on today's Gay Pirate News Hour from the Our Flag Means Fanfiction podcast.
Woo!
Yay!
Today is December 69th, 2025. And on the episode this week, we have Belle, who is for the first time ever going to perform this entire Gay Pirate News Hour in the nude. Woo!
Oh, don't even tap me.
I was gonna say, don't
Oh,
do it.
And also Ringa, who is currently participating in this Gay Pirate News Hour already in the nude, and that's why
the camera's off. Out. That's right.
It was too much for Riverside. And Lau, who has an Izzy shirt. You have an Izzy shirt on right now. I just noticed that. That's really cute. Where did you get that?
Illustory. They do fan art, and this one, they had a bunch of affirmations with pictures. This one in particular, it had something different on it, and I asked if they could put "Not moving on is worse" on it for me, and the shirt came out on my birthday. So I had to have it because that was a very important thing to me, and it came out on my birthday, so that was, yep, gotta have it.
News just in.
Now let's get into
news just in.
Now let's get into fandom news. Calypso's birthday happened in Pittsburgh.
Yay,
and
we were all
7
there.
Our Flag Means Fanfiction hosts were there. Ringa, tell us about it.
It was great. It was probably the best one I've done so far.
Specifically, what was the single thing that happened that was the most exciting thing that happened during Calypso's birthday?
Honestly, the most exciting thing for me was just that there was a whole bunch of people there this time that really loved the show. So there was people from the podcast that traveled from all over the place to come. And then there was a bunch of local people who really enjoyed the show. And so I have all these like little Easter eggs and details and stuff. And a bunch of people come every time that just like pirates, and that's cool, but they don't get the like jokes and stuff. So I was just the most excited because people appreciated all my little details, and like, especially I do a whole Steed's cabin room, and it is just full of details and stuff. And if people don't know the show, it's not as exciting for me to be like, look at this thing, look at that thing. And so I got to do that like all night, which was very cool. And a bunch of us I think both Lau and Belle got tattoos as well. Mm-hmm. And I got a tattoo, Judy got a tattoo, Charlie got a tattoo. Yeah. So, and we had a live shanty group come and sing sea shanties for us.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
About how many people attended?
Oh, I'm not sure. A lot. The bar was pretty full. So
over 100, under 100?
Definitely. There was at least over 100, like over the course of the night. I don't know there was ever 100 there all at once. People came and went, a bit, but definitely over 100.
Yeah. Awesome. And Lau and Belle, any thoughts on what your favorite moment from Calypso's birthday was?
So even though the shanty bit, when we were outside, I was dying because I don't like the cold and it was freezing. It was also the cutest part because we were all gathered together like birds, like trying to keep each other warm. And like Ringo was covering me and everybody was just like trying to, it was so cute. It was such a cute moment.
Mm-hmm.
Ringa and I recreated a photo of Izzy stabbing Steed, and I was shivering so hard that I kept poking them for real with this big sword, and I felt very bad, but it was really cold out.
The worst was that Loud tried to stab me on the right side, And
I
was
said I
like,
was sorry.
Where all the
wrong
important stuff
side.
is.
Speaking of cold, it's the holiday season, and we are having a holiday episode coming up for Our Flag Means Fan Fiction, and it is going to be a star-studded holiday episode with participation from the cast and crew. How many cast and crew members are going to be participating?
Many.
Even the numbers a secret. Okay. All right.
Over 10.
Over 10 so far.
And when Ringa told me about this, so Ringa is keeping it a secret as far as who is going to be participating. But when Ringa told me, they said, Carly, you are going to lose your mind
Yeah.
when you find out who.
I am surprised at several of the people that have responded to me, but I mean, there was one in particular that I was the most surprised about, not necessarily because like, oh, I don't want to give too much away. There was just like, I invited a lot of people and I did not expect to hear from most of these people. And this crew is just amazing. The cast and crew are just like fantastic, as we knew. But I was definitely that. I got a response yesterday that my phone was next to me. I was typing on the computer. And I turned and glanced at a notification, and I literally did a double take when I saw who had answered me. So, yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for you guys to hear all these messages. Yeah, and last year, a bunch of people sent messages in writing, and I read them out loud. And some people did that too this year, but most people have sent in an actual audio recording, which is really cool because it works very well for the podcast.
Hey.
Oh my God. So we are going to record that episode next weekend, and it's going to go up on Monday. I can't math what that date is, but it's going to
the
be
15th.
December 15th. Excellent. And so stay tuned for our December 15th star-studded episode.
Yeah.
With your faves are going to be giving you holiday greetings.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait. And I'm trying to not think about it too much because I want to be super surprised when we record. So the big news is in end of the world, end of society, monopoly news. Netflix has won a bidding war for Warner Brothers, and usually in the past, whenever the production and the distribution are together in the same company, that's illegal.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not in a land where laws are followed anymore. So it'll go through. It'll be extremely bad for wealth inequality and diversity on screen. But Netflix, you could make it up to us. You could destroy society, but make us feel a little bit better if you give us season 3 of Our Flag Means Death. What do you say? You destroy the world.
Yeah.
We forgive you if you give us season 3 of our show. That's right. I think that's a win-win.
I think so. I think we can make that into something. They'll definitely be on board for that.
What sort of discourse have you guys seen amongst the fandom around the Netflix?
Honestly, I haven't really seen much Discord, but you know what? I haven't been on socials much because this just happened like a couple of days ago. Mm-hmm. So I haven't been on the socials all that much, but I heard Vico was talking about it. So that's exciting.
Yeah. So Vico posted is on their Substack, right?
On their Substack, yeah.
That since there's a chance that Our Flag Means Death, if the sale goes through and everything, will then be on Netflix's platform, that they might host as many cast as possible watch party that we could participate in as they watch and comment on Our Flag Means Death on Netflix.
It seems like they're just as excited as we are about some new thing happening. So Yay.
Yeah.
And
It'd be great.
what was that?
It'd be great if like they could, if there was some way we could be like, hey, let Netflix, because we've been trying this before. Hey, Netflix, look at all these people that are willing to forgive you for a lot of awful things. If you just give us this one thing, just this one thing.
I'm sure Netflix is losing sleep over all these people that are mad at them destroying society. So I'm sure they'll be very successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely that meme of like wiping their tears on their $100 bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our Flagging Death is on Harper Bazaar's list of the 36 best LGBT plus shows of all time. Are there 36 LGBT plus?
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, how are they coming up with 36? What are they counting in this 36? I have to go look it up.
Yeah, actually, I don't even remember, but I guess they're just counting things that have a queer character in them as like a main character, probably. Because like in that you could count like Will and Grace, you could count, I mean, obviously I suppose Queer as Folk is probably like in there up at the top somewhere. Well, I clicked on it. I didn't read the whole thing, but I clicked on it and it's not like listed in order by number. So there's no like the next article, there was like we're number 1. This one's just a list. So they didn't try to, give anyone higher or lower or whatever. So it's just a whole list. But it's exciting, as I have said many, many times. Freaking publications keep putting out articles about us, so that's awesome.
And Our Flag Means Death is on Collider's list of 10 HBO Max shows that are perfect from start to finish, and in fact, it is number 1 on that list.
Yeah.
I mean, no real surprise there.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah.
So you already talked about this, the front part about this with the holiday episode, but we're also having our 100th episode will be coming out right after the holiday episode.
Yes.
Which is wild. Absolutely insane.
And we are soliciting your picks for the 100 fanfics that we will recommend on that episode. So head over to our Blue Sky and or our Instagram and find our post about, basically reply to this post and drop your fanfiction recommendations. And we'll talk about them on the show. And we're also going to have a 101 episode. So episode 101 is going to be a 101 on the secrets of AO3. So that'll be, if you've ever, been like, I am not using AO3 as effectively as I possibly could. Well, here are the secrets.
Or if you want to get started with AO3 and you don't know where to begin.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So it's basically an episode with our lovely, amazing, incredible Gutters talking about everything that AO3 has to offer. And me going, what? That's like magic. So it's amazing. Yeah. Good episode.
And can I just also take a moment to say our 100th episode.
Yeah.
We have crossed the first century. So yay us.
Yep. Here's to 800 more.
Yay.
That's right.
Let's get into specific cast and crew news. David Jenkins. Let's take a moment to acknowledge David Jenkins, the creator of Our Flag Means Death. He made some tweets.
Moment of silence, are we? Okay.
He made some Blue Sky tweets where he said, and this I'm quoting from the tweet, "It's really funny to me that they canceled a hit pirate comedy for being gay, only to find out Trump was sucking Bubba's cock a couple years later."
That's Bill Clinton, if anyone didn't know.
Listen, friends.
Yeah, see, now people are saying that Bubba was Ghislaine Maxwell's horse, which is also
Okay,
really
either one is really funny to me
Not even-
because
Yeah, either one is
regardless
hilarious.
regardless of whether it's true or not, it makes him really angry, and that makes me really happy. So whatever it is, that's just very, very funny to me.
And listen, folks, I am a big fan and I am a supporter and a lover of men fucking each other. But the
Mhm.
thought of those two makes me literally want to crawl into a hole and die. So I really wish I hadn't heard that ever in my life. My brain did not need that mental image at all.
I can't wait to see who's going to play them both in the movie about this.
Oh,
and I love when a reporter asked Bill Clinton about it. Like he could have said, "What? No, what?" But he paused and he gave this look and he smiled. And that was
I
the
didn't hardly
perfect
see that.
answer.
Mhm.
oh,
You know what?
oh.
He's got a lot of issues, but I do enjoy him. He's got charisma, if nothing else. Bill Clinton, not Trump, by the way.
I
In case
think
anyone
we
was,
think that.
yeah,
Yeah,
just in case anyone was confused.
there was no doubt. And but back to like the main point in the tweet that the Our Flag Means Death was canceled for being gay. The idea, obviously, the executives and stuff knew it was gay, but the idea that maybe there was that the executives kind of knew, the CEO at least knew that Trump was likely going to be elected and would likely launch a anti-gay campaign. So they're just like, let's just take down all the gay
Which is
shows.
funny because they just released a fucking super gay
Yeah.
show that I haven't got to watch yet, but I am like, oh, this one's even gayer. So what's going on there? It seems to be gayer, like in the shock value way, but not
Yeah.
as gay in the community way. You know?
Yeah. You really, yeah. I don't know what to make of it. And it's like their top show now.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna check it out because I love, I love hockey and I love gay guys and I love gay hockey guys.
Yeah. And speaking of, if you are in the mood for reading some gay hockey books, my friend uh, published a gay YA novel, gay hockey YA novel called Icebreaker. And I believe it hit the New York Times bestseller list. So check that out at your local library. It's very good. I gave them feedback on the book throughout the process.
Nice.
And
That's cool. Yeah.
I think it's very good.
Hockey is like a really big fandom on AO3. So somebody, and I mean, I believe, I don't know names and stuff, but the person who is the showrunner of this show is a gay person. So it came from life. It wasn't some,
Yeah.
someone just trying to make money off of the queers. But yeah, I'm all for it. More, even if it means that I am even more bitter towards Max about our gay show. I am all about more gay content no matter what.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I will go back to the same thing that I've said many times, which is this show isn't just a show where there's gay people. It's a queer show, right? And I think that it's too much. Like it's a queer world that you're saying. It's not just gay people having trouble and issues in the real world, in the non-gay world. So I think that's the difference. I think that's what people kind of shy away from it. Is like, what do you mean?
One thing,
Yeah, I agree.
Like gay fucking, right? And the whatever, but gay community is what Our Flag Means Death is. And it is just, it's the entire thing. And also not just gays, but it's got the non-binary characters, it's got the polyamory and all that. And that's scary.
So in additional David Jenkins news, we have some Booster Gold information. According to IMDb, the filming location for Booster Gold is listed as Atlanta, Georgia. Warner Brothers said, "Fuck you, LA."
Well, so much shit films in Atlanta though, so that's not
Yeah.
surprising.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
like comic book movies and stuff. They all film in LA, or I mean,
Yeah,
sorry, in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
So
Yeah.
So a log line and summary of Booster Gold can also be found. Now, it's hard to tell how accurate this is, but it is interesting that this popped up. And it says Booster Gold is a loser who uses basic technology from the future to pretend to be a superhero in present day. And the full summary is I like that it's explicitly a loser, because I think David Jenkins is good at that. And
mhm.
the summary is Booster Gold is a football player from Gotham in the 25th century. After betting on his own football games, he was not permitted to play football. To make money, he gets a job at a museum in Gotham. While working there, he finds Rip Hunter's time machine, Legion flight ring, force field, and his costume. He uses the gear to fight crime in the 20th century and become rich and famous.
What could possibly go wrong?
And Rhys Darby news. Rhys Darby is back on Cameo, and we've already started to see some Cameo videos shared on social media. How are you all feeling about this?
I mean, clearly that means he's got a break for a little while, at least with filming, because that's why he stopped. He was doing a bunch of shows and stuff. But yeah, and I also didn't see.
We're allowed to just take a break. Like,
oh yeah,
like
absolutely.
Are you okay? Like, is Rosie like, no, Reed, you gotta
I mean,
keep working.
I think the answer is
Roasted
yes.
behind him with a whip. Just
If you have watched any of their
whips
and any of her interactions on socials about the subject, I think the answer is yes. But because like they couldn't even go to where the hell did they go over the summer to do something, and they made it so that he was doing a bunch of comedy shows too, like he's busy guy. But yeah, I do like that.
It is December. Like, you are just allowed to just not do anything.
I think he likes doing cameos though, because it's like people who actually, like, if you're going to pay that much money, you really want to hear from him, and he gets to be weird on them and do voices.
Yeah.
And
he gets to do what he loves, which is just be silly for however long.
Yeah. On one hand, I'm like, take a break. On the other hand, 10 minutes of work and you get $500.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's like really good about it, because he always goes like over the amount of. I loved that one that someone shared where he was like, Rosie told me to keep this quick, and it's like way longer, and I'm like, shh, be quiet, Rosie. Let him do what he wants. Let him give them long videos.
Yeah, Rhys was also spotted going to Las Vegas to watch a bunch of cars go around in a circle, and I'm sure it was really loud, and I'm sure it was cold. And I'm sure a moment. I mean, I hope you had a good time. A moment of silence.
Fun. Listen, it's fun to watch those cars going around in a circle very fast. I wouldn't say no to that. I've gone to the Texas ones.
Oh,
but I like cars and I like going fast. I would have preferred to be on the driver's seat, but I'll watch it as well.
But isn't it just, it's so loud?
Yeah, it's very loud, and they're literally just going in circles. They're not going anywhere.
Okay,
I'm very, very fast.
If they could throw banana peels at each other, it would be so much better. Like,
and tortoise shells.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, Belle. The only way it could be entertaining for me is just like waiting for an accident. Is that part of the, like?
I think so.
Not for me.
I mean, I think that's why half of the people are there.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. That's awful. No, I don't. That's not how I watch it. I just like watching things go fast.
Do you like pick a car, like the red car, and you root for the red car to be the first car?
Yeah, I pick something I like, so I can be like, yay, or oh no, but yeah.
And
Mm.
how do you pick which car to root for? Do you
It can be anything. It can be that I've heard something about the driver. Like the last time I went, there was a female driver, so I was like, "Yay!"
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
exactly. But then
My
also it'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a friend who was big into it, and she actually came up to me and said, "There's this NASCAR driver that you have to be a fan of because he was born on your birthday. You guys share a birthday, so now you are a fan of his." I'm like,
No, that's not how that works.
okay. And he did not win a race for the entire year, so I was like, well,
I will
don't
say
care
that
if that
NASCAR.
person is has my birthday and is related to me and is my identical twin. I'm not gonna watch them drive a car around in a circle.
I will say
So
that
You cannot pay
Sebastian
me. You
Carly
cannot
will
pay
not go
me.
see your improv. That's
NASCAR is at least really like supportive of the queers, and they do have a lot of pride merchandise that is like clearly made by a gay person. And Mara has a shirt that it's an official NASCAR shirt that has the car on it, and it's all rainbow colors, and it says "Yas car."
Okay.
that's
I
actually
need
really
this
cool.
shirt.
Yeah.
I need this shirt. Yes, 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 yes.
Hmm.
I like it because there's a very sports ball vibe. It's like if there was like a baseball jersey that said something like "hit that ball." I don't know. It just like moving on. Jumanji 3 is off and running. Does
Oh
that mean it's
yeah.
shooting? Does that mean it's
It seems that way. I
okay?
mean, you get little teasers. Rhys has been posting about it, so it's closer to, you know,
Mhm.
coming out at some point. Those things always take forever, but we're one step closer.
Yep. It was cool
Little old
though.
me posted on the chat, you follow your favorite driver, and
How do you
mine
know who your favorite
how
driver
do you know
is?
who your favorite driver is? Little old me, how did you pick your favorite driver? How did you decide this is the guy? This is the person that I'm gonna root for.
Without your best friend forcing them on you because you share a birthday.
Right.
Yeah. But let us know. I'm very curious. Taika Waititi news. Let's get into it. He plays a doctor on season 2 of Florida Man. Fantastic. Love to see that. He's also shooting now very young Frankenstein on film, no less. 70 millimeter film, no less. Panavision. In fact, he's using the camera
The
Kubrick
camera.
used to shoot 2001 A Space Odyssey.
Which is so
And the
fucking cool.
That
yeah,
is so cool.
Like they must
yeah.
really respect him as a director to allow that kind of stuff.
And
Yeah.
it's expensive
Uh-huh.
to, and it's to shoot on 70 millimeter, and you got to get it processed, you got to get it, you can easily fuck up, you got to hire someone who knows how to operate that camera and how to load that camera. You got to buy all that film every time you shoot, and every time it's not like free to shoot like digital. It's like, oh shit,
Yeah, that's going to be the tricky
I
part
gotta
for Taika
pay
is like
for all
keeping
this.
keeping the scenes to like how they're supposed to
Yeah,
be and not
only
going right,
only
not
4
doing
takes.
so much improv all the time because that's his favorite thing, but like you can't do that when you're, shooting on
Like
film.
Taika
Oh yeah.
Waititi shoots what is it, a TV or a movie with 60,000 rolls of film.
Right? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm picturing.
Wow.
The cast includes Zach Galifianakis, Dolly Wells, Spencer House, Nikki Crawford, Kumail Nanjiani. I'm sorry, I
That's real
messed that up.
close. You're
And
closer.
Carrie Elwes.
Yeah, I
Uh,
love that.
so that sounds like a great cast,
Mhm.
and I am seated. And the fact that the studio let him shoot on 70 millimeter must mean they think that this is going to be really good.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yes, me
And
too.
Taika is currently in development with Barry writer producer Jason Kim on Last Look, a half-hour comedy for Hulu from 20th Television, written and executive produced by Taika and Kim. It's a modern upstairs, downstairs comedy set in a luxury fashion house, and it depicts the lives of the underdogs who work tirelessly to make the fashions come to life, and the fabulous monsters who design them.
That's great. I'm all for him doing all the comedies.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
He's really good at
And
it.
and he directed the Disney holiday shorts. We'll drop a link to that in the show notes. It's very wholesome. I actually have not watched it yet, but I'm sure it is adorable and
It's cute.
wholesome,
Yeah.
and everyone will love. Okay, and little old me has said that you choose your driver based on how they come across in interviews and on social media. Okay.
I
So
don't
that
like
means you
that.
gotta tune into the NASCAR social media
It's too much
and
work.
interviews. I'm like, oh God, I gotta watch. Okay, I gotta tune into the NASCAR social media. I gotta watch interviews. I gotta figure out which is my guy. And I don't know.
Carly's
Yeah,
gonna choose them based on their zodiac signs.
I'm
Hey,
not.
that's as good as any.
You could not pick to go to a NASCAR. It does not sound fun. I I would call in sick if you invited me. I would
There
say,
has
I'm
to be some
sorry, I
kind of a gimmick to it. Like there needs to be one car that it has something like throwing. I want Mario Kart. That's all I want. I don't want any other thing. Like unless they're doing something to each other, or like in the video games where you can like reach out and like hit someone with a baseball bat. Like I don't. If they're just going in circles, I just don't understand the appeal.
Are they
But-
wearing
Then Ringa,
costumes?
the obvious solution here, Ringa, you just need to get into esports. I mean, you got it.
I mean,
you can just
and when
watch
I say
people
video
play
games,
Mario
I'm
Kart.
talking about Excite Bike on Nintendo version 1 on the arcades where I could design my own course. Like that's my speed. Okay. So all this, like, I what, you know what? If it makes you happy.
Yeah. Taika moderated a special screening of Train Dreams in LA. I wish I knew about that, and I wish I went.
Yeah.
Curse me for not checking all my emails, because I get all these emails about screenings and stuff.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
you really should.
yeah. Taika is shooting something in Auckland, and someone went by, like a little drive-by shooting of his shooting.
Drive-by shooting.
And
Camera shooting, people. Camera shooting. Taika is okay.
people, they were shooting. They were on their phones shooting what Taika was
Recording. They were recording, folks.
Recording.
There's a line of people in all these different costumes. Like one was like a 17th century period costume, one was like a robot, one was like there were just different little people in a line, like it was a Halloween sort of situation. And Taika was like adjusting them, and like, you step forward here, you move to the left, you go here. And I think it was a music video. I'm putting my money on music video.
Probably because he's been doing all of Rita's stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Clara and the Sun now has a PG-13 rating and is expected to come out in 2026, and stars Jenna Ortega, Amy Adams, Steve Buscemi, and Natasha Lyonne. That's a cast.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that is a cast. And it's people that are very interesting and like a little off kilter.
Yeah,
so it's
unique.
Gonna be really cool.
Very fun personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also at a bunch of award shows and fashion shows and fancy rich people stuff lately, and a lot of great pics. And he's, oh my God, this man.
When does he sleep?
Wow.
We know he sleeps like on set, just in like little 5-minute increments. That's all he gets.
So Taika also appears in the first episode of Educators season 3 with Cohen Holloway, who is Pop, and it's streaming for free on the Roku channel. And Taika made it into a list of celebrities who are unconventionally attractive.
What?
That's why I put
What
that
does
in the
it mean
script. Because when I
unconventional?
read
I
that,
know.
I was like, what do you mean unconventionally?
No, that's
I know.
ridiculous.
Conventionally
Seriously.
gorgeous.
That's
Conventional about it.
what the fuck?
Taika is the most conventionally attractive man I
Have they
have
seen
ever
his
seen in
eyes?
my life.
I can't.
Yeah,
What is unconventional
His
about it?
jaw.
This
I
jaw
know.
that
Like,
can cut
Like, have you
glass,
seen what
those
his hair does?
cheekbones. Have you
Come
seen his
on,
hair?
what the fuck?
I mean, like
yeah.
it was the stupidest thing I've ever,
The
the
only
stupidest sentence
thing
I've ever seen.
Wow.
the only thing that I'm thinking is unconventional about him is he's not white.
That's
It's
exactly
exactly
what I
what
was
that is
thinking
Yeah.
too.
exactly what it
Yeah.
is.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Really,
no,
That just
that's
makes that
honestly
awful.
well, it is
Yeah.
already awful, but yeah, no, that's probably what they mean.
That's probably what they meant. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So because
was
he
that?
is the picture of beauty. I don't know.
There's
Con O'Neill
monsters.
news.
Yay.
Dear
Yay.
hosted by Ringa-san happened on November 16th. Ringa, what
Yep.
was your favorite moment from Dear Izzy? You were there.
I was
You-
there. I was moderating this event, yes. Well, we talked about anal a lot.
And what aspects of it? Tips?
Well, someone
Yeah.
so it was
What?
an event where people wrote in with their advice questions for Con and or Izzy, and he would answer them. And so I did like a mix of serious and fun questions and tried not to make anything too heavy, but we got some, some of everything. And there was one person who wrote in that their husband is about like they're almost on board with the idea of pegging, and does Con have any tips for them? And he did, and he gave them some great tips about pegging. And so that I think that might be where it got started, but then the rest of the class, everything was a reference to lube or anal, and just it was filthy, but not so filthy. Like, it's still on YouTube, it's available now, so you can watch it, but it's still up there, and they didn't censor anything. So I guess YouTube draws the line at actors acting out orgasms, but you can talk about them.
Yes.
So yeah,
I still think that somebody better than me needs to make a t-shirt that just says "and spit."
And spit. Yeah, that he talked about spit
I
versus
spit a
lube
lot.
a whole bunch. And 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 of course he's at home now, so Cooper was there, and I the last 2 times have called Cooper forward to be on camera. So Cooper answered a question about
Cute.
how to be cool. Yeah.
Con is also in an upcoming D-Day film called Pressure, which stars Brendan Fraser, Carrie Condon, and Andrew Scott. And he's also in Terrence Malick's The Way of the Winds.
Which is about like Bible stuff.
Oh, but I mean, it's Terrence Malick, so I'm sure it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah,
And
it should be. But yeah, it's about Bible characters and stuff. And those both filmed a while ago. So
Okay.
but they're feature length, so
coming out soon, hopefully.
Which
And
still brings up it was very funny because my partner and I were talking about what we're gonna do travel wise next year, and I was like, I have to keep some options open because there may be some premieres that I need to fly to. They're still coming out.
So he shot 2 short films in England last month. Anon, about a closeted cab driver who hooks up with someone through an anonymous app, and Being Billy, which seems to be about a disabled veteran in hospice and looks very sad. So it was a day when those photos dropped for sad gays.
Yes, he is very good at looking sad. So that'll be interesting. The Being Billy one, I think, is going to mentally devastate all of us. And I think Anon will be interesting. It could be I don't know, it kind of has the air of like almost a thriller, but I think it's going to be very sexy.
Yeah.
So I hope that, but also knowing what he does and what he usually does, I'm like, it's going to be some sort of sad twist. Like it's just
In a non?
Yeah.
Possibly, very possibly,
because
but at least
once
at
at
least
least
I know that
sexy
it will be a
subject.
sexy twist. There will be sexy times happening in this. So,
Well,
you
yes, of
know,
course.
He's very scruffy con in those
yes.
pictures.
Yes, which he said he has a full old man beard to me. And I was like, that is not a full old what he has right
That's
now.
not a full beard.
Not a full
No.
old man beard.
Okay, guys, we got to keep it moving because I have a hard out at 2:00. So we
Lies.
have
That's
10
not
minutes.
happening.
So Samba is, I'm going to skip over some stuff. Samba is posting a lot of stuff from Pluribus, which continues to be #1 on Apple and got 2 Critics' Choice nominations. And it's the best show I've seen in a long time. If you're not watching it, Samba has a huge part, especially this week. Lots of different aspects to his character. He does it very well. And he also hosted the Profitable Role baking class with Momentous on November 22nd. Can't pronounce it, not going to try. How was it, Ringa? Or anyone?
I don't think any of us went there because that was the day of Calypso.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kristen Yarn turns 50 on November 25th. A couple days ago. Happy birthday, Christian.
birthday.
Nathan Fode. We have a photo from something that Nathan Fode did with Amy Lou Wood, where his pants are down around his knees. He's wearing like blue panties, which look like they have little yellow bananas on them.
I
And
still think it's SpongeBob. I think those are SpongeBob pants.
okay, Belle says SpongeBob. I say bananas. Regardless, he looks very wounded. He looks injured. Amy Lou Wood is talking at him, and he looks slightly scared. And it's a show called Daddy Issues, and it's available on BBC iPlayer. Vico is in a short film from OFMD writer Zaire Ferrer, and it's called Bemby, and it also includes a cameo from Alex Sherman. Interesting. And the trailer is on Zaire's Instagram. That's really great.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. We'll have to drop a link to the show in the show notes.
Yes.
As Vico also celebrated 4 years with their partner Anne last month and posted a tear-jerking and adorable video about their relationship. It's adorable. David Bonnet is in the new Zootopia 2, and Yesterday Island received the Comedy Vanguard Audience Award at the Austin Film Festival, and David Fonte is in that one as well. And he presented at the New Zealand Film Awards, which leads us to Anna Pella, who won the Best Actress category in a feature film at the New Zealand Film Awards.
Yes, she did.
Congratulations.
Yay, Annabella.
And Tyson and David Bonnet were also at the ceremony, and Madeline Sammy. Wow. Samson Kayo is in a film called My Mother's Wedding, which is finally available to rent on demand. It's a rom-com about 3 sisters who return home for their mom's wedding, and stars Scarlett Johansson, Sienna Miller, Kristen Scott Thomas. And Kristen Scott Thomas makes her directorial debut with this film. Madeline Sammy is in Deadlock Season 2, which will be premiering in March.
Yay.
Leslie Jones will guest star on CBS's comedy show DMV on December 8th, so in a few days. Oh my God, Dominic Vergis is in all the things. He's in a film called Apples and Airplanes. He's again in Palm Royale the next season, and he is doing some voiceover work, posting photos of himself from his younger years. Gypsy Taylor illustrated a children's book called Row, Row, Row Your Boat with Monsters, and is nominated for an Australian Academy of Cinema and Television Arts Award for her work on The Newsreader Season 3. And Will Arnett, I can't believe we're doing Will Arnett. His new movie is on.
Listen.
Not a man going through a midlife crisis. Okay.
Listen,
Ringa,
people are CJ thirsty.
I can't believe we did 100 episodes and we haven't done a
Calico Jack.
Calico Jack. Why did I blank
It's
on
on
his
the
name?
list. It's on the list. We got to do it.
Okay.
All right. Next time, I'm gonna bring in
news just in.
Oh, sorry, wrong thing. I was gonna cut you off with this one.
And now for Ringa's Fandom News Corner. God help us all.
Yes. Next time I'm gonna bring in like a horn sound and like cut you off after talking about David Jenkins for more than 5 minutes. Because that's where it always goes too long.
Okay, you got 4 minutes. Let's blaze through the fandom.
Oh my God. All right. So A Year of Belonging, the fan art filled Izzy centered calendar is closed physical sale copies, but you can still get the digital copy. Proceeds benefit Grassroots Gaza and Lambda Library. Go to @Year of Belonging to get your copy. On December 14th, 2 Acts of Drag is celebrating its 1-year anniversary by streaming their most recent show. Tickets are at £5, which is $6.66 in US dollars. Just want to point that out.
Nice.
You can watch it on Discord with them. And the intermission will be made up of a slideshow of fan art. And they're looking for artists to submit their work. So you want to go to @2actsofdrag to get your tickets or submit your fan art. All of December, OFMD Advent Calendar, which had an event last year, didn't do one this year, so they're resharing all the art and fics from the event last year. So you can follow along with that at OFMD Advent Calendar. December 8th through 14th is Sub Steed's Kinkmas. It is 7 days of Sub Steed in filthy situations. You can find his full kink wish list, aka prompts, at Bottom Steed Week. December 14th through 25th is 12 days of Ismas, putting Izzy in festive smutty situations for 12 days. You can find the prompt list at Ceeselusive. That's at CECILLUSIVE. December 20th, Everything is Stizzy, the festive edition. Holiday themes, not Stizzy. Sorry, I got Stizzy on the brain. Everything is Sprizzy, the festive edition. Holiday themed Sprizzy pictures, fics, etc. Go to at XOXO Sprizzy to see all the goodies. On December 25th, it's an event called For Love Actually, and it calls on fic writers to use plot lines from Love Actually and insert OFMD characters into them. All fics will be posted on Christmas Day. Visit at For Love Actually for details and inspiration. And then all of January, it's our favorite time of year because we got a month with a U and an A in it. So it's January, which is a month full of AUs for all your creative needs. Find the prompt list with 3 prompts a day to choose from. So you can add all 3 in your prompt every day or just pick one you like the best. And it's at OFMD Mounts. OFMD MAUNTHS. And there you go. And that's how you read an outline, Carly.
Do we have 2 minutes left? Fic Rex. Ringa, what do you love about All I Want for Christmas Is Your Love by M.L. Trefe?
So this came out 2 years ago, but I just found it and it's still in the middle of reading it. But it is a modern AU where Steed owns a bakery and Steed used to date Ed and Izzy used to date Ed. And now they're Steed's like kind of in a situationship with them both separately. And Ed has moved out of the city, but then Ed suddenly comes back and Izzy's mad because he's throwing a wrench in his plans. And so it's super Christmassy. They're doing all the Christmas things. And right now I'm literally in the middle. It's 12 chapters. I just finished chapter 6. So I don't know who's going to win. So
And who recommended The Finest of Fine Things by Cheesecake?
That'd be me, since I saw the recommendation. I thought, hey, I just finished reading our lovely goddesses, Cheesecake 3's The Finest of Fine Things, written for Kinktober this year, and it is beautiful and it's hot and it's amazing. So it's The Finest of Fine Things by Cheesecake 3.
Yay, Gustus, Scootus. And this is
Something.
Dave Ross.
Hostos.
Yes,
Uh,
excellent.
And this is Gay Pirate News Hour from the Our Flag Means Fanfiction podcast. We are a podcast that comes at you every week, whether you like it or not. And
Yeah.
if you haven't found us on the other platforms, Spotify, Apple, all the things, wherever you get your podcasts, that's where you can find our episodes. And until next time, I got to sign off. So I'm going to just like get to the sign off. Until next time, do creations, be cringe, commit crime,